Hello friends, welcome to the JMeter Beginner tutorial. In this video session I will show you how to create JMeter first test. So let's start. So I have already opened JMeter application, so you can see here. So to create a thread group, just right click on test plan and then click on add button. So you will see thread button. Inside there are some components like thread group, setup thread group and tear down thread group. So we click on thread group. So just move on thread group. Let's see test plan. Basically test plan is a set of components. There we specify our all projects. So inside the test plan you can add some user defined variable. This variable will be static for all the projects, so you can use this variable in overall all the projects. So you can create here a static type variables. Okay, so inside the thread group uh, we have some components like number of threads, ramp up period, loop count. So what is the thread group? So basically a thread group is an element that control the number of threads JMeter will use to execute your test. Okay, so in the thread group you are specifying how much number execute your test and simulate your HTTP request from client to the server. Okay, so they have some component like setup number of threads, setup ramp up period, setup number of times to execute the test. Okay, so you can see here in JMeter application for the demo we are just specifying one number of threads, means one number of user. What is the ramp up period time? Basically you are specifying in how many seconds your all the users will ramp up, means ready to execute your test. Okay, and this is the iteration. You can see here loop count. So you want to execute your test for in indefinite mode and you want to specify some number of loop count. So we are just for demo purpose defining here one. Okay, then just move on, add sampler. Okay, so you can click on HTTP request because we are just simulating HTTP URL. Okay, so we are just hitting this URL. So you can copy this URL. You can run your script with any URL like. So in the server name or IP you will specify like this. Okay, only the host name. Okay, and then this type of protocols supporting your URL like in my case HTTPS. By default it's taking HTTP protocol, and obviously it's HTTPS type of protocols request. So the port will be 443 and the path you can specify like slash, means from the root directory. Okay, so then we'll add a listener. So you can add listener at the request level, thread level. So I'm just adding here at the request level. Okay, so we have multiple type listeners. So basically listeners are responsible to analyze the reports and store all the results in a separate fields, and you can say in a separate format. So I'm using here a view result in tree mode, and then we're adding one more listener. View result in table. Okay, so we have added two listener. Okay, so now We are going to execute this test. So you should save your test plan before running it. So you can it's just giving a warning, so you can save it, otherwise just proceed on click on no button. So you can see here test is started, and inside the view result tree you can see here in HTTP request they are showing like sampler result, and the what request went to the server like https automation.blogspot.com. So you can say this is the get type method used to send the request, and what response come inside the response body. You can see like all the response they have captured all the content in the response body. Okay, so that's it. This is the first step to execute your JMeter test script. So we have covered in this session. Create, create group, and second add sampler, third add listener, and fourth run test. Okay, so in the next video session we'll cover JMeter HTTP request validation. So thank you guys.